If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. Fam, it's a little blurry and grainy and all that kind of stuff. The lighting is really bad where I am, but so I am remote. But I wanted to just jump on here real quick and salute Sinead O'Connor, who, in my opinion, is one of the greatest rebels in music history. Yes, right, I said it. One of the greatest rebels in music history. I always cut it for her because I liked the way she got down. She sacrificed. She didn't mind being isolated, ostracized, being criticized for her convictions. A lot of people disagree with her convictions, but one thing about it, she stood on it. And I'm telling you, fam, I just appreciate people that stand on something. Because there's so many people today that just go along to get along, as my man Kwame Brown would say. A lot of people just go along to get along, and they scared to say something. They're scared to say something out of fear that, they're going to lose an opportunity, or somebody's going to criticize them or do them like this. Shame on you. Shame on you. And Sinead O'Connor, man, she wasn't like that, man. She'd go for it. She'd go for it. So that's why I'm saluting her. I appreciate it. And I'm going to tell you something she did that really, she did a lot of things. First of all, she did a whole lot of things that caught my attention and made me go like, damn, damn, she's standing on it like that. And I'm saying all by herself. She didn't try to go rally people and all that kind of stuff. She would just, stand on something all by herself. But what really tripped me out, one of the things that stood out most is when she was on Saturday Night Live and she ripped up that picture of the Pope. When she ripped up that picture of Pope Paul II, oh, man. All day long. Yeah, I like that, man. Because, people be praying to the Pope that it ain't dope, as my man Chuck D would say. People be praying to the Pope, acting like this dude is a god, kneeling for this dude and all this type of stuff. And this dude ain't nothing but a man with faults and shortcomings just like everybody else. They be worshiping this dude, man. And she tore that picture up. I was like, yeah, man. So she's ran a lot of people hot over the years. That was a time when I remember when she called out pretty much the whole world except Muslims because of Islamophobia. She called out a lot of people because of that. She was upset, and she had even said that she called out the Christians. She was like, basically, she said anybody that's not a Muslim was bad. But yeah, but that was again triggered as a result of Islamophobia that she said was dumped on her. So yeah, she even made a statement where she said she don't want to be around white people anymore. Now she later recanted those statements about Islamophobia and even not wanting to be around white people, but she's saying that yeah, she was triggered by that, and she spoke out, but she wasn't forced to. She did it, I guess, because she had a change of heart, and that's the thing, fam. Sometimes you can stand on convictions and as what did Maya Angelou say? When you know better, you do better. Sometimes you just got to be more informed, and when you're more informed, you can make better decisions. So, she recanted. She stepped back and was like, "Yo, I misspoke." She apologized for any hurt that she had caused, but she didn't apologize like a lot of people do. A A lot of people do apologize just so they can get back in the good graces of people. That ain't why she apologized. She apologized because she really truly felt like she actually hurt innocent people. But a lot of people, as you know, they'll apologize, just to go along, to get along, or just to be able to get an opportunity, not be put on the back burner. But not Sinead O'Connor. Now, let's get to why I believe that suicide is not off the table. And I typically wouldn't make a statement like this, but over the past few years, and even just the past few days, Sinead had been making comments. This is being reported from people who know her best, that she was, very sad and depressed about the suicide of her son, Shane, who died in 2022. She was very, very distraught. He was only 17 years old, and he had a number of bouts with suicide and mental illness. And she even, she even courted suicide by her own admission 8 times. 8 times. She said, she confessed that she had attempted suicide 8 different times. 8 times, and back in June of 2016, she actually came up missing for a while, and people thought the worst. And then, she showed up and, in good spirit and good health. So Sinead, I didn't even know that she was having all of these experiences and stuff. I didn't know that she was, experiencing all of these mental health issues. But, apparently this has been going on her entire life. And when her son died, I mean, it rocked her. I mean, as you can imagine, it rocked her. And at 56 years old, to suddenly just die, there was no reports of Sinead being in the hospital, being critically ill or anything like that. So if people just don't just drop dead at 56 years old. We're not typically. People don't typically just drop dead at 56 years old without already having some type of precondition. And, for her to die like this and the family be mum about it, the family has not said where she died at and under what conditions did she die. So they're being very quiet about that. So, and that in and of itself is suspicious, right? So I'm not saying that she definitely committed suicide, but I do believe that there's a very, very good chance that is what happened to Sinead. I remember when her son died, she had made a comment. She made a post about, her sadness and, her grief. But she also said that something along the lines that may no one else try this, try. He took his life, he ended his earthly life, his earthly condition. May no one else try this, And I thought that, perhaps she had, perhaps she had gotten by, perhaps she had gotten past it, So I just felt like, that was, that she might be all right, but obviously not. Obviously not. Well, apparently not. I don't know, fam. But what say you? Drop a comment. I'm not going to go through the comments and stuff too much. I will acknowledge a few people, but I just wanted to drop this real quick. L.A. Hopkins, condolences. Roxy Morris, deepest sympathy. Alumi, R.I.P. Sinead. Money Miles, salute. Dominique, William Stevenson, real sad. L. Ram Rose, what's up? Jeffrey Koch, yeah. Was this Ariel Shikaba? Let's see. Lisa Love, El Ram Rose. What's up? What's up? Baller TV, 40 Mule. Again, fam, you know, like for me, Sinéad was one of the rebels that I respected in the music game. She was well respected, and she did her thing, you know. So I gotta salute that, you know. So you know, it's one of those things where you know, you pause for the cause and you just salute. And that's what it is, fam. Y'all can continue in the chat. I'll come back in the chat. R.I.P. Sinéad O'Connor. Peace.